All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. We is excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Resume speaks for itself. You feeling that revolutionary frequency and energy, you should become a member. The link is right down in the video description. Click that link. You'll get a introduction video, a video introduction to the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. But even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon City YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. We talking about Ring the Alarm, KingSeti.com online marketplace. 25% off selected items at this time. Come on over there. Get you something nice. We got the official General SETI DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics, remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. And with 25% off selected items right now, you can save. You can save and shop, get you something nice, and get you a discount at the same time. That's right, family. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. We're talking about over 1,000 videos on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building. That's right, mental warfare. We're talking about advanced African academics developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. The complete General Sarah Soon SETI website, man. It can't be, there's no competition. And I'm telling you that because I know it to be true. Check it out. Thank me later. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. You already know SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream, too hot to handle on YouTube, but just so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. I'm going live. Today we're gonna be talking about did the aliens build the pyramids? I got to cut into these Negroes. They didn't went up on the spaceship and they just not coming back down. So we might as well go on and zap their ass. You feel me? Go on and zap them. Get them on up out of there. We're gonna have to do them that way. That's right, family. So most definitely, I got some fire on Patreon. We got the Black Illuminati exposing the gatekeepers and the oath takers. It's on Patreon. It's also here on Sarah Soon SETI YouTube page for the family that, become members and, get that work. It's there for your family. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarah Soon SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, Africa could be a massive battlefield in inevitable war between U.S. and China. It's ramping up. And you know what? It seems, because, a lot of times when you talk about Africa, they don't, Africa is expendable to European people, to Asian people. It's expendable. So, they could come into Africa and use all type of warfare, they don't give a goddamn. This is what, worries me. Because, to these people, but, Africa and African people are expendable. You see? And so, China and the United States and Russia could meet in Africa and cause great mayhem, great chaos, great destruction. You see, and these niggas over there, let me tell you something. These so-called leaders, these puppet niggas over there, all they gonna do is flee when the shit get down to the get down. That's all they gonna do is flee. You understand what I'm saying? When when the fire get too fucking hot, they're going to flee up out of Africa, but our people and the destruction to the land. You see the destruction to the land, the possible destruction to the land. Because what we seeing right now, especially, you know, in West Africa, even in East Africa, in Sudan, you see in Sudan, we see, you know, we're seeing war all over Africa right now. You know, and the reason why, because these puppet niggas didn't set as the, you know, the gatekeepers for Europe for oh so long, allowing that white man to, without cease, without limit, stick his hands into the resources, the treasure chest of resources, and to extract from Africa is wealth, leaving African people still in the most deplorable state that you can find a lot of people in. Now, there are some, you know, it seems to be that Africa is starting to shine. You see some cities that's starting to rise, and, you know, but I'm looking for the foundation of this greatness. You see, and I'm yet to see, I'm still yet to see where African people are moving away. You understand what I'm saying? From being beggars and getting loans from China. And getting loans. See, we got to understand this beast. You got to understand this beast. I don't trust none of them at all. You know, and we have to understand at the top, there is a brotherhood of elitists all across this globe. And it goes beyond, you know, just race and this, that, and the third one. It's a 1%. So when you look at the elites of China, the elites of Europe, the elites of the Americas, you see they function as the 1%. You see in their aim, you see, is to maintain a tight grip over the 99%, in, you know, making them, you know, slaves, literally, to all their ambitions. You see, to be, you know, filthy, rich beyond anybody's wildest imagination, where the 1% can have more wealth than the other 99%. This shit is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So when, you know, when I began to study the Freemasonry, and we have to study that along with the Catholicism, along with the Jesuits, all of them. You must study these elite groups and how they function. You know, and they don't believe that, you know, little peoples, you see, would ever be able to see. You know, they believe that they are the masters of all illusion. You see, they believe that. They don't believe that you could ever see through, you understand what I'm saying, the matrix that they didn't put up there. You see, it's layered. It's layered, you know, and it's so many layers. You see, it's so many layers, you know. And so, you know, but, you know, you got great ones. You see, you got great ones. I know where to go. You see, I know where to go. And you know, and you crack them, you know, when you take them straight to the natural definition of who they are. See, because, you know, see, the thing is, in order for the matrix to be successful, you got to be fooled, nigga. about who they are and what they are. And if you fool and you fall for it, then you see, this is where they become successful. You see, in ruling over peoples. You see, you's a good Christian nigga. Yeah, you a good Christian nigga. Yeah, and you God so loved the world, and so on and so forth. And you see, you become a Christian, and you see this man as a Christian. You see him as a Christian, and y'all, sing little church songs together, and so you didn't fail for the Matrix. You see, you didn't fail for, and then he sent ones that look just like you. You see, he sent ones that look just like you, play like they with you. So, they do all the things, they become a damn carbon copy of what you are. Black, motherfucker, if you say black power, they say black power. If you say assalamu alaikum, they say assalamu alaikum. If you say hallelujah, they say hallelujah. They will become whatever they have to become to become, to be the, the mold, within whatever frame of thinking. They got somebody there. That's how they operate. You see, they will become any and everything. And so you got to know that. You see, you got to know that. And you have to formulate layers. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, it's a hard thing. You understand what because you're not up against a lightweight system. You're not up against a lightweight system. You're up against a very devious system. You see, you're up against a very, very devious system, and so you have to anticipate that. You got to anticipate that. And like I say, they have, these motherfuckers all in Africa, all in the black community today. It's not a fucking frame of reference that they don't have somebody inside of. And they in there to guide. You see, they're not there just to sit back, and they trying to become an authority now. See, some of them, they sit there and be quiet and shit, but some of them, they trying to become an authority. They trying to direct the community in a direction. You understand? That is necessary for them. You see, to maintain power. You see, so they not just in there just to be quiet. Some of them are. But ultimately, they trying to get one that's in power. So you got to look at all these groups. You understand what I'm saying? You have to look at and see where they trying to lead you. You see where they trying to lead you. And that's why you got to have your own blueprint. You see, and it got to be of the natural order. See, the thing is about these creatures, because they are creatures. They allergic to the natural order of things. Yeah. They are allergic to the natural order of things. Yeah, United States got all type of bases in Africa. And some they probably ain't even talking about. Some they probably not even talking about, because they're not gonna let China and Russia just walk in there and claim those resources. They're not gonna do that, because, like I say, a lot of the resources are connected to nuclear, materials. Supersonic. When you start talking about these missiles and these planes that fly at supersonic speeds, they have to be constructed with material that can uphold that type of velocity and things of that nature. And so a lot of that comes straight out of Africa. Cobalt, uranium, plutonium, all of that. You see, come in a large, come a large percentage of it come right on up out of Africa. And so the thing is now that in order for them to maintain their nuclear arsenals, they have to continue to extract the material. If Africa is saying to, that they're no longer going to export or allow the white man to get it in for free, or, maybe, they're going to up the, they're going to do like Saudi Arabia did and up the price, you see, and this, that, and the third, or just don't transport. Because, United States wanted Saudi Arabia to produce more oil. Saudi Arabia did not do that. Matter of fact, it cut oil production. You see, and shot the damn price up, and shot the price up. So, and it's a contingency, and it's a contingency for Saudi Arabia. You see, it's a contingency for Saudi Arabia. Don't believe it ain't. The United States will, they'll do the diplomatic thing, because that is a very tricky situation, but, believe you me, that they even have a contingency plan for Saudi Arabia. Now, it will probably cause Muslims all around the world to go to, but they got a plan for that too. They got a plan for that. Either you gonna get what's needed, or your ass is gonna wither and you gonna die. You see, you're gonna wither and you're gonna die. And so what China sees, in order, for China to be able to compete with the United States, is gonna have to get its hands. First and foremost, it got to be able to feed itself. China ain't even really able to feed itself. You got over 2 billion people, but China is a fucking mountain range. You see what I'm saying? It don't have all of the areas. A lot of China is a fucking the Himalayas and shit, and this, that, and the third. You see, and so they most definitely in need of food. They most definitely in need of food. And so they got, in order to fight a protracted war like that, you're going to have to, yeah. Let me see what's, hold on right here. Okay. But anyway. Yeah, so you see, China has to secure its food source, which it has not done yet. It hasn't done that yet. And so a lot of people, see China is trying to put itself in position to be able to do these things. But we don't know, if China and United States is working, the elites in China and United States is working hand in hand. You see? You got to, because, I see a lot of the elites in goddamn China, they in Freemason posture and and hand signs and so on and so forth. And wait a minute. What's going on out here? Let me check. Yeah. Making sure everybody is Gucci out here. Yeah. Yeah, making sure everything. And so, yeah, you don't know if they you don't even know, if all of this shit is a fucking a movie. You see, to put people in a state of fear. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to see what because I see a sideline conversation. What's up, Archie? What's happening, family? You down with the team? What's happening out there? Black power to all my family out there. Yeah, I got to make sure, everybody Gucci out there. Holla if you hear me. Shit, throw up a black fist and let me know, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Holla if you hear me. Yeah, but yeah, throw up a black fist and let me know everything is Gucci. Cause I'm like on some pit bullshit right now. I'm ready to start locking down. Yeah, I'm ready to start locking down and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, the all-seeing eye of Ra is heating up on over here. Yeah, goddamn it. Don't have me put that goddamn laser beam. Yeah, I know. All right, family. That's what's up. Black power. That's all I need. That's all. That's right. Making sure everybody on the team. You feel me? Yeah. All right. And so, yeah, and so, the bottom line is, which I done told our family many, many times before. Africa, man, is, when you see motherfucker down there in South Africa or Ramaphosa and shit, man, he's in serious, that motherfucker is in trouble. Yeah, he's in trouble. Cause he openly, he want to side with Russia, and that's okay if that's what you want to do, But understand that when you throw your motherfucking hat in the ring of this goddamn, this global war that's going on, motherfucker, that there's consequences for that. You know what I'm saying? And they don't give a fuck about, assassinating no damn African leaders. They don't. They do that shit without hesitation. Yeah, they do that shit without hesitation. So Ramaphosa, and then you got and West Africa is gonna have to unite against France. They could do it. They could beat up France if they want to. France ain't, you know what I'm saying? The only way France, that little pee-wee army that the French got, you understand what I'm saying? They're going to use technology. Now, we know that. They're going to use technology. They're going to bring in all type of chemical, if they have to. The French is no different than the United States. It might be worse. You understand what I'm saying? When it comes to a motherfucker, when it comes to them resources, them goddamn resources, them goddamn French is gonna become beastly. They're gonna go on they all fours because they know good and goddamn well that if them resources are not coming in, that it's a wrap for them. They don't have who they gonna compete with. You see, the only reason they still in the rest of them Europeans, all of them is in the same predicament. You see what I'm saying? All of them is in the same predicament. All the things that they need, as far as the resources and that keep the military machine operating is coming out of Africa. And when Africa cease to want, to give them access to it, it's going to be a war. See, it's going to be a war. And so I know that, it seems logical that they may want to ally with China, that they might want to ally. But see, this is a way to run, you run them one way. You see, you put the boogeyman up there and you run them the opposite way into the trap. You see, I don't want to go this way, and so I'm going to run over here. You see, I'm going to run over here to China or to Russia. You see, they doing some crazy shit. All them goddamn Europeans is in the same fucking predicament. You see, they in the same predicament. If Africa cease to, export those necessary resources that keep them in, and I'm gonna look into Russia, and see how much, because I know Russia got some black power. I see we got a new member there. That's right. We got a new member right there. Come on in. Jihad. Okay, I like that. Jihad. That's almost like jihad. Yeah, I know it got some similarities. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's a holy war. That's what we need too. We need a holy war. Jihad is very similar to jihad. And I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? That's black power. You feel me? Thank you for coming on, family. Yeah. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, you know I like that. You see what I'm saying? Shit. That's for real. No, I love it. You feel me? And so, yeah, we got to be prepared. You know, they still talking shit. I see where Niger done cut off the water and the goddamn electricity. They need to just go run up. They need to run right on up in the goddamn French embassy. They need to drag that motherfucker right on out of there. Get your bitch ass. What the fuck you? And see, did you hear it? I got to do one on Macron. Did you hear this motherfucker? Where he say, now you know the junta of Niger, they done told him, you got to get the fuck out of here. We don't want you in here no more. Talking about the ambassador of France and the rest of them. Get your fucking your you know, all your workers and your assistants and get the fuck out of Niger. Get the fuck out. He's, when Macron said he's not gonna go. Saying he's not gonna go. Then you know what? Ultimately, you see where he's at. He's so in dire need of the resources that he think, and so, I know that motherfucking ambassador there is like, this motherfucker is setting me up. Cause if I tell you to get the fuck out of my country, I mean, you see Russia and United States, when they say you got to go, you got to get the fuck out. They ambassadors, they ain't no we gonna stay. No. You got to go, motherfucker. You got to get your ass up out of here. But this motherfucker, he's so arrogant in his ignorance to, his imperialistic sick mind. He think he can deny the very people whose nation it is. When they say get out, he say, no, I'm not going. We're not going. You understand what I'm saying? Well, at the minimum, they should lock his ass up. You understand what I'm saying? They should lock his motherfucking ass up. They should lock him up. They should give him, if he's 24 fucking hours, they should lock his ass up. Period. Detain his ass indefinitely. Because they done already been given okay. That's black power. Okay. Yeah. And so, yeah, we okay, the stream only so I can go. Okay. Let me see. What is this? Let me see what brother trying to. You know what, family? I'm gonna drop me an email. You feel me? And then we'll put something together outside of it. You see what I'm saying? Just drop me an email in there, and what I do, we'll put something together. Where you at, family? Where you at? Drop that in there. Yeah, just drop it in there, General Seti. at yahoo.com. Drop that in there. You in Nairobi? All right. Just drop it in there and we'll hook it up. I'll hit you. I'll be looking for it, and then we'll put something together. Real talk. Real talk. We'll get you. We'll link the family. We need to do that anyway. Yeah. Yeah, most definitely. We'll get you in there. Yeah, brother say he's from Nairobi. He's from Kenya. All right. Not a problem. We'll most definitely and y'all family be looking for it. But what we need to do, because we both know how this beast operate. Yeah, no doubt about it. We both know how this beast operate. The beast is the beast. And what he doing on this side is what he doing on that side. You see? But at the end of the day, we know how we will be victorious when we remove this beast control from over our people, over our land, over our society, over the culture. Got to go. Ain't no room for his ass. And so he know that his time is up. He know his time is up, and that he's not willing to go. He wanna go out kicking and scratching and shit and this, that, and the third, and that's okay. We got something for that too. But yep, we might be looking at where there's gonna be war on the motherland, for the motherland, and we got to be we have to be prepared, and we could control a lot of that by not fucking with none of their ass. You see what I'm saying? And I see that, we try to make, but them damn Chinese and them Russians, they ain't no good neither. They all from the same tree. They all from the same tree. And one may pretend to be your friend at this time because they might be ganging up on his ass, and he might be choosing to try to bring others to his his way of thinking and get. But when it come down to the get down, when these other goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthals come to jump on you, he's not going to be nowhere in sight. He's not going to be nowhere in sight. So you understand that, so that's why I was saying we have to be strategic. And, if you want to make some, an export deal with a motherfucker, make the deal, but send his ass home. Send his ass home. You don't have no stake in Africa whatsoever. All right, family, we'll be touching black down to the brother from Kenya. Make sure you email me, and we'll link that, and we'll get something popping. We need that. All right, family, don't go nowhere. We still got some more smoke. This is General Sarasun said, he's saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.